It is Wednesday, August 13th. The question of the day is, what will I do for gratitude? And gratitude. If you ever watched Hunter x Hunter, one punch for gratitude, two punch for gratitude. I forgot his name. If I really thought about it, I could remember it. But basically, what would I do for gratitude? We're on video 6 now. We procrastinated heavy on the jewelry yesterday. We practiced all of me, which were almost all of me. We're still procrastinating on stocks. I really want to get into more mana symbols today. I actually want to go over some bankroll. Week 1 practice, we are actually on week 0.5 practice. Remove the star because we finished out week 1. And then did journaling yesterday, no yoga, so I probably had to knock out some yoga. And then I already started on the push-ups today. So that's the plan. We'll probably get into first doing vlog 6. It's super short. I will see whenever I finish. Alright, so I just finished reading Carl Jung's symbols and learning the archetype in dream symbolism. And this is what I wrote down from page 55 to 61. 30 minutes of reading. 55 to 61. Goes over the idea of archetypes and motives. Archetypes being consistent ways of thinking by an individual that derive from the years of human psychological development, not the individual's own life. And motives are seeing the patterns in the mind / consciousness and / unconsciousness. He uses these to create an idea greater than the last of our conscious mind. Greater than the last idea of our conscious mind is communicated to our consciousness through dreams. He states that some dreams that have no direct correlation to the outside world to an individual. He uses an example from a 10-year-old girl having multiple dreams, one of an animal being killed by one another, it being killed by another animal, then God coming to save these animals and bringing them back to life. This idea can be connected through much religion dating back many years and aligns with much of the modern Christianity. That the girl never receives teachings for as her parents were Protestants. Jung conveys that it's an archetype that has been presented throughout all human stories, this one being a hero, an individual that faces conflicts and shines through it greater than they were. He goes on further within reasoning a point being that the idea of a hero in stories has presented itself not stemming from one place, because it is impossible to track that, but it has presented itself from separated places. Thus, these archetypes are in us from when we are closer to the mind, like animals. And so this part goes on further. This is where I stopped at because I got to move on to other things. But I like keeping track of what I'm reading. And so I thought that was pretty cool. Wanted to share that for the day. Gotta make this quick because I can't let his brother die. But basically, I have this whole page of bedding slabs, which is, I don't know, about like 80. Another page, and then the rest of the page. And this is that's over from March to July, so about 5 months worth of bedding data. And I typed it all into ChatGPT. I had to type all of that onto the computer, which y'all just saw. And then I typed into ChatGPT, which you have all of this long string. And so we go there down, and ChatGPT created me a whole graph, and then it created me, so we'll see the graph right here. Graph looks solid. I had it put the number of bets on the x-axis and on the y-axis, the cumulative multiplier units. So like, since I do parlays, 1 would be like 1 times 6, so like a 6x. And so you can see that all into so that's what the graph looked like. So up 200 from 500 bets, which is solid. And that's further data to go off of, because I still need to do my due diligence on everything. And then this is the Excel sheet of every single thing. So right here, we'll go from the top. Here we have the raw slip, and then we have the slip. I think the raw slip would be, yeah, if I like condensed it back down by accident. So you have some like implications that I might need to go fix in here that aren't totally fixed, but like we have the P, yeah, the P would put true. Okay, I don't know what raw slip and slip means, but basically you have the push. So I put P if it was a push, so false, false, false until it's a push. So there would be some that's a push. So that just goes in the coding, that's just checking over. So like this one with the P right here, it's true. And so we go back up here, amount. So the amount, this is the dollar amount that was on every bet. So I told it not to factor this into the graph yet. I'm gonna go into further analysis on that on like whenever after this. The delta is what I was saying. So like a loss is -1, a win is 6x, because that's how much a 3-man win is. Loss is 1, 3x, push plus win is 3x. And so this all accumulates, and this is the accumulation right here of it all. This is the number of bets. And so by the end, the number is 194 after 500 bets. So that's pretty cool. And so that's further data for me to go over. I already have a lot of data already placed, because that's 1,500 bets right there too. So, or individual slips. So yeah, I just wanted to show that. And I'm gonna go deeper into the betting ideas. Probably tomorrow. This took me like 2 hours, so it ate up a lot of time. No, it had time to give. I had time to give for sure. Yeah. Okay, from the first, we're not gonna show the first part because it cut out halfway, and now I'm playing the longer part of the song, so I don't want to put like that whole thing all the way into it. Not worth it. I'm just gonna show the ending of the practice now. We try to learn a new part from the last place we left off, but I learned a whole different thing. I don't know, too much to explain. But this is I did practice the song, so this is it all the way through.
That was quite terrible.
Um,